Hello and welcome to our video where we explore the top 10 most expensive mistakes by the USA. From costly infrastructure mishaps to military miscalculations, the United States has had its fair share of expensive mistakes. So buckle up and get ready to dive into this fascinating and eye-opening topic. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing videos. Number 10. Stock Market Crash of 1929. The stock market crash of 1929 is one of the most infamous events in American financial history. It was a time of wild speculation and excess, where everyone seemed to be chasing the American dream of instant wealth. But that dream quickly turned into a nightmare as the stock market bubble burst and sent the country spiraling into the Great Depression. This event is considered an expensive mistake because it wiped out the life savings of many Americans, led to widespread unemployment and poverty, and ultimately cost the country billions of dollars in economic output. The crash was caused by a variety of factors, including overproduction, a weak banking system, and rampant speculation. But its effects were felt for years to come. Number 9. Hurricane Katrina response. Hurricane Katrina was a catastrophic natural disaster that struck the Gulf Coast of the United States in August 2005. The Category 5 hurricane left a trail of destruction, particularly in the city of New Orleans. The response to the disaster was marred by a series of expensive mistakes by the U.S. government, including delayed rescue efforts, inadequate preparation, and poor communication. These mistakes resulted in a loss of human lives and billions of dollars in damage to property and infrastructure. Number 8. War on drugs. The war on drugs is a controversial policy implemented by the United States government during the 1970s to combat drug use and drug trafficking. This policy has had a significant impact on the country, with some positive outcomes but also some significant negative consequences. One of the biggest criticisms of the war on drugs is its cost. The U.S. government has spent billions of dollars on drug prevention programs, law enforcement efforts, and incarceration. This has led to overcrowded prisons and a disproportionate number of people of color being incarcerated for drug offenses. Another criticism is that the war on drugs has not effectively reduced drug use or drug trafficking. Despite the enormous amount of money spent on this effort, drug use and drug-related deaths continue to rise. Additionally, the focus on punishment and criminalization has led to a lack of emphasis on treatment and prevention. Overall, the war on drugs has been an expensive mistake for the United States, with a high cost in both money and human lives. While drug use and drug trafficking remain significant problems, many experts believe that a shift in policy towards a more holistic approach that emphasizes treatment and prevention would be a more effective strategy. Number 7. The Mars Climate Orbiter. In 1999, NASA faced a massive setback when they lost a Mars orbiter worth $125 million. The cause of the mishap was a metric mishap, where Lockheed Martin engineers used English measurements, inches, feet, etc., instead of NASA's metric calculations, centimeters, meters, etc. As a result, navigation information could not transfer properly, leading to the loss of the orbiter. Number 6. Superconducting Super Collider, or SSC project. Imagine building a facility so massive that it could smash particles at nearly the speed of light, unlocking the secrets of the universe. That's what the Superconducting Super Collider, or SSC project aimed to do in the 1990s. However, after spending over $2 billion on it, the project was abandoned due to cost overruns, technical issues, and political backlash. The SSC became a symbol of wasteful government spending and sparked debates about the importance of scientific research. Number 5. The Big Dig. The Big Dig is the largest highway infrastructure project in the United States and was intended to improve the flow of traffic in Boston. The project began in 1982 and was completed in 2007, taking a total of 25 years to complete. It involved rerouting a portion of the Interstate 93 highway underground through the city, constructing a new tunnel to Logan International Airport, and replacing the old elevated central artery with a new underground highway. The initial cost estimate for the project was $2.6 billion, but it ended up costing a staggering $14.6 billion, making it one of the most expensive public works projects in US history. Number 4. Yucca Mountain Nuclear Waste Repository. The Yucca Mountain Nuclear Waste Repository was a proposed solution for nuclear waste storage in the US, but faced significant opposition due to safety and environmental concerns from the state of Nevada and local communities. Despite delays and legal battles, the project continued to receive federal funding for years until it was ultimately terminated in 2009 by the Obama administration. The project had already cost billions of dollars and was considered one of the most expensive mistakes in US history, with estimates of the total cost ranging from $15 billion to $100 billion. The issue of nuclear waste storage remains a challenge for the government. Number 3. F-35 Joint Strike Fighter Program. The F-35 Joint Strike Fighter Program is a U.S. military initiative that began in 1992 with the aim of developing a next-generation fighter aircraft to replace aging military aircraft. The program was designed to produce a single aircraft that could meet the needs of the Air Force, Navy, and Marines, making it a costly and ambitious project. Despite its initial budget of $233 billion, the F-35 program has experienced numerous delays and setbacks, resulting in ballooning costs. As of 2021, the program's cost had surpassed $1.7 trillion, making it the most expensive military program in history. The F-35 has faced criticism for its high cost, technical problems, and performance issues. Despite these challenges, the program remains a critical part of the U.S. military's arsenal, and with plans to produce more than 2,400 aircraft for use by the Air Force, Navy, and Marines. Number 2. Iraq War. The Iraq War was a major military conflict that took place from 2003 to 2011, initiated by the United States under the presidency of George W. Bush. The war was based on the premise that Iraq possessed weapons of mass destruction, or WMDs, which posed a threat to the United States and its allies. However, after an extensive search, no WMDs were found in Iraq. The war resulted in the overthrow of Saddam Hussein's regime, but also led to a protracted conflict and a significant loss of lives, both among US and Iraqi military personnel and civilians. The Iraq War is considered one of the most controversial and costly wars in modern US history, with a price tag estimated to be over $2 trillion. Number 1. Subprime Mortgage Crisis. The subprime mortgage crisis was a financial crisis that occurred between 2007 and 2009, primarily in the United States. It was triggered by a sharp increase in home foreclosures as a result of borrowers defaulting on their subprime mortgage loans, which were often given to people with poor credit histories or limited income verification. The crisis had a ripple effect throughout the global financial system, leading to a credit freeze and a significant downturn in the economy. The subprime mortgage crisis weakened the global financial system, causing $7.4 trillion in stock market losses and wiping out $3.4 billion in real estate wealth. Many companies went bankrupt, 7.5 million Americans lost jobs, and the unemployment rate doubled to 10% in 2010. So there you have it. What do you think about these mistakes? Do you have any thoughts or opinions on how they could have been avoided or what should be done differently in the future? Let us know in the comments below.